aside from Trump, there's really four really main contenders here, and that is former Governor Chris Christie, Vivek Ramaswamy, former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley, and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. So can you talk about those contenders and their presence in Iowa? What are you seeing?
hmm Yeah, so Trump has made a couple of appearances here, not necessarily doing rallies in the last couple of weeks, mostly doing smaller campaign events, which I think is going to benefit him in the long run. They've been primarily, Trump based camps that he's been going to speak at. So it's already his audience, right? It's already people who are going to support him. He's not necessarily there to sway voters at this point, as it appears. So I think that's working in his favor because there's been lots of talk around how all these other candidates can afford to go to these smaller venues because they don't need to do giant rallies. They don't need to appeal to a bunch of people because they're not going to fill a room that big. They can go to the coffee shops. So again, what we're seeing from Trump is a lot of those smaller events. Ron DeSantis just completed what we call the Grassley, the full Grassley, which is going to all 99 counties in Iowa.
And before you go, you described that. Can you describe what is a Grassley for those at home who might not be familiar?
So Chuck Grassley has done this every single year for many, many years. I don't want to go back and date it, but he goes around to every single county and does events. And so he can hear from every single constituent in every single county as best as possible. So now they've called it the Grassley. The full Grassley is going to all 99 counties and campaigning. And Ron DeSantis just in this last week completed the 99 counties. And it was a little bit of a slam to him because Donald Trump did point out that Ryan Binkley, very underdog in this race, has already completed the full Grassley. And so it was kind of a moment of, okay, who can do it first? But yes, he just completed that, which is a huge accomplishment in the race. Nikki Haley has been in town. She's obviously splitting her time between here and New Hampshire. But the main thing right now is that she is devoting a lot of money to attack ads on DeSantis. So just this last couple of weeks, Forbes has reported that a super PAC who is aligned with Nikki Haley has put in more than $3.6 million on ads attacking Ron DeSantis and only $25,000 on ads attacking President Biden. So you're really seeing her campaign shift their efforts to attack the other lead in the race, which is Ron DeSantis. And then finally, Vivek Ramaswamy making numerous appearances in pizza ranches, which that's kind of like the staple of where you go other than coffee shops. Pizza ranches are pizza places which have buffets and like a lot of meeting rooms. And so he's been appearing there a lot across the state.